Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a really close look at a deeply sophisticated brand that is honestly promising to reshape futures across a surprisingly diverse array of industries. We're unpacking the brand architecture and the core messaging of Renuyel Enterprise Limited. Usually, when you look at modern businesses, you see companies that do just one thing and they stick rigidly to it. But every now and then, you encounter an enterprise that scales across entirely different sectors, from deep tech right over to lifestyle and education. They operate kind of like a modern lifestyle holding company, but it's all bound together by this unified, unshakable philosophy. Whether you're an entrepreneur who needs digital infrastructure built from the ground up, or a student planning out your career, there's a serious strategic lesson in how this company operates, and that's exactly what we're going to explore today.
Okay, let's dive into this. Right out of the gate, Renuyel's branding hits us with this incredibly visionary quote. The best way to predict the future is to create it. I mean, wow. This isn't just some catchy tagline. It's literally the foundational philosophy of their entire operation. By placing this front and center, Renuyel isn't positioning themselves as passive observers of market trends. No way. They're telling their clients, we are builders. We are the architects of what comes next. It's an immediate hook, and it sets a totally aspirational tone for everything that follows.
And you really feel that ambition in their premium dark blue and gold aesthetic. We're immersed in these deep, rich dark blues and striking metallic golds. And in color psychology and branding, this specific combination, it is definitely no accident. The dark blue communicates profound trust, corporate stability, and just absolute professionalism. And those gold accents, they signify premium quality, wealth, and a literal gold standard level of service. Even before you read a single word of what they actually do, their visual identity is already telling you that they operate at the absolute highest tier of excellence.
Which perfectly tees up Section 1, the Renuyel Vision, a triad of core values.
Now, to understand how an enterprise can successfully manage such an incredibly diverse portfolio of services, we have to look at how it's all structured. I mean, you need a seriously powerful overarching narrative to keep everything aligned, right? And that brings us to their central vision. Innovate, empower, excel. There is a distinct driving rhythm to this central mission. It's a simple triad, but it actually acts as a comprehensive, visionary roadmap for their clients' growth. It dictates exactly how Renuyel interacts with the world. First, they bring fresh ideas to the table. Second, they give their clients the tools and confidence they need. And third, they deliver those results flawlessly. Let's break down exactly how each of these three pillars functions in the real world, starting with the very first step.
Number 1. Innovate. Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer breadth of their tech ecosystem. To innovate is to look at a modern digital challenge and engineer a forward-thinking solution. This pillar is all about the architecture of modern business, where Renuyel really flexes its technical muscles. They aren't just building a website and walking away. We're looking at a genuinely comprehensive digital approach: web development, mobile solutions, robust e-commerce platforms, business solutions, and digital marketing. Basically, they provide the entire digital ecosystem a modern business needs to thrive. Need the infrastructure built? They handle it. Need it marketed to the world? They handle that too. If you're an entrepreneur, you know how exhausting it is to hire 5 different agencies. Well, Renuyel solves that by bringing the whole shebang under one roof.
But, and this is key, they are very careful to ensure that technology isn't just technology for its own sake. As their branding clearly states, these are solutions that drive growth. They connect all of those comprehensive digital services directly to their core promise, which is tangible, measurable business growth. A mobile app or an e-commerce store is really only as good as the revenue and expansion it brings to the client, right? And Renuyel makes that the absolute primary focus of their Innovate pillar.
Okay, so let's see how this builds into their second core pillar, empower.
This is where things get really fascinating. We move away from the hard coding of digital infrastructure and pivot directly into lifestyle and personal development. Because hey, it's not every day your web developer also helps you upgrade your wardrobe. Under the Empower banner, Renuyel actually operates a fashion vertical. But listen to how they frame it. Fashion that inspires confidence. They focus on style, quality, and elegance. They aren't just selling clothes here, they're selling self-assurance. They view fashion as a powerful means of empowering personal identity. And honestly, it ties perfectly back to that dark blue and gold aesthetic we talked about earlier, that premium quality that makes you feel capable and ready to take on the world.
And then, immediately following fashion, we see their education vertical, creating this beautifully symmetric narrative beat. Their motto here is education empowers generations. Learn today, lead tomorrow. It's brilliant because just as they empower the individual with confidence through fashion, they empower society on a macro level through education. To Renuyel, Giving someone a killer digital marketing strategy, a beautifully tailored garment, or a solid education are all just different methods of doing the exact same thing, empowering them.
Which brings us to the final pillar of the brand's triad, excel.
Look, you can innovate with great technology and you can empower with amazing lifestyle and educational tools, but if you don't execute at the highest possible level, the whole vision falls apart. This pillar is all about their standard of delivery. As highlighted in their key branding badges, Renuyel promises to deliver real results through three things: innovative solutions, real results, and lasting impact. They don't just offer a menu of services. They guarantee a reliable, lasting standard of success. That phrase, real results, cuts right through the corporate jargon. It tells you that at the end of the day, the Excel pillar is about undeniable bottom-line effectiveness that truly stands the test of time.
Moving on to our next section, the mission in action, creating your future. So how do all these lofty ideals actually translate into practical, day-to-day action? Well, the crucial point is how these three steps operationalize their entire company. Step 1, building solutions. That's the web dev, the e-commerce, the heavy lifting. Step 2, creating value. That's ensuring those solutions actually drive growth and look spectacular while doing it. And Step 3, empowering futures. That's the ultimate end goal. Whether it's through a business scaling up, a student learning to lead tomorrow, or a person feeling incredibly confident in their own skin. This three-step process is what guarantees holistic value creation across every single vertical they touch.
Of course, a brand is only as powerful as its accessibility, and Renuyel makes it crystal clear that they are open for business. If you're ready to partner with someone who shares this kind of vision, their website is www.renuyelenterprise.com, and their phone number is 090-4610-9991. They're openly inviting you to take that next step, reach out, and begin transforming your own ventures.
Which leaves us with this final striking call to action from their campaign. Are you ready to grow your business with smart solutions? It's provocative, it's aspirational, it takes all of that premium branding, the diverse service offerings, and that powerful core triad, and it points it directly back at you. Renuyel Enterprise Limited has laid out their entire blueprint for creating the future. The only question they leave you with is, are you ready to build yours?